Hi everyone, I'm Jacqui and welcome to day 4 of my 7-day summer tone up challenge. We are already halfway through the challenge and you're doing such an amazing job. Today we're picking up the pace and doing a cardio yoga workout. We'll be working on all areas of the body and getting our hearts pumping. There will be jumping involved, but I will be providing modifications and alternatives in case you want to go for a low impact version. So I hope you're pumped and ready to get your heart rate up. Please connect with me over on Instagram and tag me at Jacqui Noel Yoga and hashtag summer tone up so I can follow along with your practice. And as always, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. All right, let's get those hearts pumping. I'll meet you over on the mat. Let's start in our child's pose, bringing our knees to the outside edges of the mat, then walking the hands forward, dropping the chest and the forehead down to the mat, reaching the fingertips further away from your body. And just start by taking a few deep breaths here, letting that breath come in through your nose. Completely fill your lungs and expand your belly. And then letting that breath out slowly and controlled, bringing the belly back to your spine. Emptying your lungs and letting that air flow back out through your nose or mouth. Deep breaths in. Long, slow breaths out. Starting to get that oxygen running through the body before we start with our workout today. And trying to remember this breathing throughout our practice today. Remembering to take those breaths in to help us get through any difficult sets. Just know that your breath is there to help you. On the next breath, let's come up on the fingertips, lift the elbows off the mat, lift the forehead slightly up, and we'll walk our body and our hands over towards the right side, and then drop the forehead back down over that right knee. Think about sinking down through both hips, especially the left. As you reach your fingers further away, you should be getting a nice stretch through the left side of the body. And on the next breath, we'll come back up and walk the hands all the way over towards the other side. Body comes over that left knee, forehead comes down to the mat. Sinking down through the right hip, getting a nice stretch through the right side body. And on the next breath, coming back to the center. And then slowly walking your hands back up, bringing yourself back up. Let's bring the knees together and interlace the fingers in front of your body, and then press the palms away as you press your shoulder blades towards the opposite side of the mat. Breathe in. Let's come up, reach the arms up to the sky, open up through the chest and the shoulders. And breathing out, scooping the belly in, pressing the palms away and the shoulder blades. Breathe in, reaching back up again. And breathing out, coming down. One more time. Breathing in, reach it back up. Open up as much as you can. And breathing out. See how far you can press your hands and shoulder blades in opposite directions. Take a breath in, reach the arms up. And breathe out. Let's twist the body. Bring the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you on the mat. Take a breath in, see how much taller you can sit up. And then breathing out, twisting towards the back of your mat. Breathing in to lengthen through the spine. And breathing out to twist. And then breathing in, reach the arms back up to the sky. Breathing out, twisting the other way. Right hand on left knee, left hand behind you on the mat. Take a breath in to lengthen even further. And breathing out, twist towards the back of your mat. Breathing in to sit up taller. And breathing out, twist. And then breathing in, coming back to center, reach the arms up to the sky. Breathing out, hands come down through your heart center, and let's make our way to all fours. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Let's start by extending the right leg towards the back of the mat, straighten through the legs, and just take a look back. See if your toes are pointing down to the mat and that they haven't opened up. If so, just bring them to point down towards the mat. Same with both hips. Breathing out, let's bring the knee into the chest. Press the hands into the mat and press your shoulder blades up to the sky. Breathing in, extend. Try not to let that belly drop, but engaging through the core. Breathing out, knee comes into the chest. See how high you can push your shoulder blades up to the sky. Breathing in, extend. And then starting to move a little bit faster now in your own time. Breathing in to extend. Breathing out to come in. Starting to activate through your core. Moving with your breath. Engaging through the core, not letting the belly drop down as you extend that leg. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3, and extend. And then lower that knee back down to the mat. And we'll come to the other side. Extend the left leg behind you. Take a look back. Check your toes and hips are pointing down to the mat. Engage the core. Breathe out, knee comes into chest. Press the shoulder blades up to the sky. Breathing and extend. And then moving again, a little bit faster on this side. Flowing with the breath. Starting to activate through the core. Warming up. And 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Extend and lower the knee back down. And we'll tuck the toes and then reach the hips up to the sky for your downward facing dog. Just take a moment here and just do whatever you need for your body to open up. We'll take 1 more breath. And then when you're ready, let's float forward into our plank pose. Pressing the hands into the mat, take your gaze towards the top of your mat so your neck is still nice and long. Engage the core, press the shoulder blades up to the sky. And then let's come back to downward facing dog. Breathing out, plank pose. Engage the core. Breathing in, down dog. And then let's start to move a little bit faster in your own time. Remember to keep breathing. Breathing out as you come forward into plank. And breathing in as you come back to your down dog. Keep engaging through your core. Keep your neck nice and long. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, last one, 3. And come back to your downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Catch your breath again. Maybe move your feet from side to side if you need to. And then let's bend through the knees, look to the top of the mat, and take our steps all the way up to the top of the mat. Bend through the knees. Let's take a ragdoll, holding on to opposite elbows. And just let everything hang down towards the mat, maybe taking a sway from side to side. Starting to release any tension in the lower spine and also in the back of the legs. And then dropping the hands down to the mat, let's roll up through the spine until we reach the top. The head hangs until the very last moment. And then we're going to take a few series of sun salutations to warm up through the whole body, starting off with 2 slow ones, and then we'll move a little bit faster. So let's bring our big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Take a breath and reach the arms up to the sky. Breathing out to fold forward. Breathing in, lengthen halfway, flat back. Breathing out, step the right foot back and then the left into your high plank. Let's bring the knees down to the mat and then bring the chest and chin down. Breathing in, opening up, baby cobra, untuck the toes. Press the tops of the feet into the mat, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then breathing out, downward facing dog. Bend through the knees, look to the top of the mat, step your feet in between your hands. Breathing in, lift up halfway, flat back. Breathing out, fold forward. Breathing in, reaching the arms back up to the sky. And breathing out, hands come down to your heart center. One more time slowly. Breathing in, reach up. Breathing out to fold forward. Breathing up, in, lift up, halfway, flat back. Breathing out, step left foot back and then right, high plank. Keep your knees on the mat or off, your choice. Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathing in, cobra or upward facing dog. And breathing out, downward facing dog. Let's bend the knees, look to the top of the mat. Step the feet in between your hands. Breathing in, lift up, halfway, flat back. Breathing out to fold forward. Breathing in, reaching the arms back up to the sky. And breathing out, hands coming down to your heart center. Okay, we're going to do a series of faster sun salutations in your own time, moving with that same breath. So let's go. Breathing in and out. And choice to jump back into your Chaturanga Dandasana. Make sure you're jumping back with bent elbows. And also jumping forward if you like, otherwise taking that step forward. Remember to keep breathing. Really great thing to do to warm up through the whole body. Let's just do a couple more wherever you are. Let's do one last round. And we'll stay in our downward facing dog. Wherever you are, let's just come meet in our downward facing dog. Take a moment here, regain your breath. Press the hands and feet into the mat. Let that breath flow deep into your belly. On the next breath in, let's bring the right knee into the chest. Place the foot on the outside of the right hand. Drop the back knee and untuck the foot, coming into our lizard lunge. And just take a moment here as we drop the hips down to the mat, opening up through the hips. Maybe you want to take a slight sway from side to side. Just slowly opening up through the hips. And then let's tuck the back toes, step back into your downward facing dog. Next breath in, left knee comes forward. Place the foot on the outside of the left hand. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, coming into lizard lunge on this side. Again, maybe you want to sway from side to side. Just gently opening up through the hips. And then let's tuck the back toes, straighten up through the legs. And we'll start with our next set here. So we want to bend the knees and then jump, swap the legs. So we've got the right foot on the outside of the right hand. And then jump and swap. Keep going. If this is too much, you're stepping back and then stepping the feet forward one at a time. Otherwise, you're coming with me, jumping. Engage the core, keep breathing, really scoop the belly up as you take your pelvis up in your jumps. Press the hands into the mat. Keep breathing, you've got this. Let's do 4 more. 2, 3, you're almost there. Last one. And stop here in our lizard lunge. Nice work. Let's drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Take a moment here. Again, rocking the hips from side to side. And then tuck the back toes, step back in your downward facing dog. Breathe in, right knee into chest. And then on the outside of the right hand, drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Again, opening up through the hips. And then tucking the back toes again, step it back, downward facing dog. Take another moment here. And on the next breath in, let's breathe in. Left knee comes to the chest. Place the foot in between the hands. Breathing in, reach the arms up to the sky. Into your high lunge. Making sure your knees are in line with your hips and your toes. And then breathing out, hands come down, framing the left foot, step back, downward facing dog. Next breath in, right knee comes in. Place the foot in between the hands. Reach the arms up to the sky. Again, knees are in line with hips and toes. Engaging through the core, slight tuck of the pelvis to lengthen through the back of the spine. And let's keep going. A little bit faster now. Down dog, high lunge. Press the hands and the feet into the mat to help you balance. Maybe seeing if you can bend a little bit deeper into your lunge every time. And keep engaging through your core. Four more. Don't give up now, you're so close. Last two. And let's do one more. Left knee in. Reach up, holding here. And then let's turn to face warrior two. Right foot turns parallel with the short side of the mat. Arms come to either side. Left leg is still bent in line with the hips and the toes. Breathe in. Let's straighten through both legs. Reach the arms up to the sky, keeping the heel where it is. Returning the left foot in, so it's pointing the same way as the right. And then breathing out. Bend down through the right leg. Turn the right foot out. Arms come to either side. So we're just coming up and swapping into our warrior two position. And this is our next set. So let's move a little bit faster now. Breathing out as you come down to your warrior two. And breathing in as you straighten through the arms and the legs. Make sure those knees are in line with the hips and the toes. Engage the core. Nice strong arms and legs. Keep breathing all the way deep into your belly. Let's do two more on each side. Last one on the right side and on the left, coming down and then reaching back up. Straighten both the arms and legs and breathe out. Let's fold forward. Hands come down to wherever they reach. Press the outside of the feet into the mat. Pull up to the kneecaps. Take a moment here. Get your breath back. And then let's place the hands down on the mat. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Nice twist through the body. Keep pressing the feet into the mat, pulling up through the kneecaps. Breathing out. Right hand comes down. Left arm up. Deep breaths in. And then bring the hands back down. Let's bend through the legs and walk the hands back towards the top of the mat. And then step back into a plank position. Press the hands into the mat. Press the shoulder blades up to the sky. And then we're taking some plank jumps from side to side. If this is too much, you're stepping one foot out and then the other. Otherwise, come with me in these hops. Keep engaging through the core. Keep breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Press your hands into the mat. Press the shoulder blades up to the sky. Keep nice and soft in your knees. Engage through your core. Let's do 10 more seconds. You've got this. We're so close. Don't give up now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and jump back to center. Flow through your Chaturanga Dandasana. And we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Take a moment here, regain your strength, regain your breath. Deep breath in through the nose. Long, slow breath out. Remember the breathing we had at the beginning of class. That's going to help you here. And on the next breath, let's bend through the knees. Look to the top of the mat, and we're going to jump our feet to the outside of both hands. Coming into our yogi squat or malasana, and then hands come off the mat, then they come back down. And we jump back to our plank with bent legs. And then jumping forward, hands off, and back. So let's flow here, jumping forward and back. If you can't get all the way down in your squat, that's okay. We're coming up to just wherever you can reach. And if jumping is not your thing today, step both legs out, bend down, and then back, and then swap the legs. Otherwise, let's keep jumping. Let's do 5 more. You've got this. We're so close. Don't give up. Last 2. Last 1. Nice job. Let's jump to the center. Sit back and straighten the legs out in front. Great job, guys. Straighten through the legs. Breathe and reach the arms up to the sky. Breathing out, let's fold forward into our Paschimottanasana or seated forward fold. Gain your breath back here. Straighten through the legs. Press the backs of the knees into the mat. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. Cooling down. On the next breath, let's reach back up. Let's take our left foot, cross it over the right thigh. Sole of the foot comes on the mat. Let's hug the left knee into the chest with the right arm. Take a breath and reach the left arm up the sky and then all the way back, twisting towards the back of your mat. Take a moment here. Keep lengthening through your spine, opening up through the shoulders. And then releasing back the other way. Let's come back into our forward fold. Legs straight, arms up. Breathing out, folding forward. Maybe coming a little bit deeper this time. Keep pressing the backs of the knees into the mat. And then let's come back up with the body. Right foot over, crosses over the left knee. Hug the right knee into the chest of the left arm. Circle the right arm up over top and then to the back of the mat. Breathing in, sit up taller. Breathing out, twist towards the back of your mat. Keep breathing deeply into your belly. And then breathing in, reach the arms back over top. Let's bring the feet together and let the knees drop off to the side. Sitting up nice and tall on your sit bones. Breathing in, reach the arms up to the sky. Breathing out, hands come down to the soles of your feet. Maybe this is where you stay and think about pressing the knees down towards the mat. Otherwise, if you want a deeper stretch, we're walking the hands forward. Allow your knees to sink down towards the mat. And with every breath out, think about releasing any muscles that you might be gripping onto. Again, take those breaths deep into your belly. Get that oxygen flowing back through the body. And on the next breath, let's come back up and we'll lie all the way down on our backs, hugging the knees into the chest, rocking from side to side. And then let's take both knees over towards the right side. Straighten both arms out into a T shape, gaze towards the left hand. Let both shoulders still be in contact with the mat. And imagine I'm gently pushing down on your left shoulder and your left knee down towards the mat. So you're getting that nice twist through the entire body. Close down your eyes if you wish. And just let everything relax down. On next breath in, knees come back into the center. Give yourself a nice hug. And then we'll take the knees over towards the other side. Arms out in a T shape. Gaze towards the right hand. Both shoulders down on the mat. Maybe closing down the eyes. And next breath in, knees come back in the center of your chest. One last rock from side to side. Massage your spine against the mat. And then let's roll over onto your favorite side and make our way back up to a seated position. Just find comfortable cross-legged position, sitting nice and high in your sit bones. Take a breath and reach the arms up to the sky. Breathing out through the mouth, side out any tension as the hands come down to your heart center. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathing in, reach the arms up. Breathing out through the mouth. One last time. Breathing in, reach the arms up, stretch through the sides of the body and the spine. And breathing out through the mouth. Thank you so much for joining me for today's workout. Namaste. Well done for getting to the end of today's video. You did such a great job. I hope you were able to get your heart rate up and get a little bit of a sweat on. Please continue to share your practice with me over on Instagram. I would love to see you practicing along so I can continue giving you words of motivation and encouragement. And if you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. I can't wait to see you tomorrow for day 5 of my Summer Tone Up series. Bye.